Gentlemen, boys and girls, hustlers, makers, and content creators, welcome to the only live stream on planet Earth dedicated to mobile content creators and mobile YouTubers. My name is Nimmin, and today I'm answering your mobile creator and mobile YouTuber questions. And of course, if you're under the age of 13, this live stream is not for you. Now, today's video is sponsored by TubeBuddy, the #1 browser plugin and growth app for YouTubers. Link in the description down below if you do not have TubeBuddy, but I know everyone here does have TubeBuddy. So if you don't, you can go down there and get it along with some other goodies. Now, it looks like notifications are not going out. Usually we have a lot more people in here than what we do right now, but that's cool. We're going to roll with it. We're just going to roll with what we've got, and I'm going to appreciate this little intimate gathering that we have here today. Now, if you do have questions, there's a link down in the description. It's going to be a link. It's going to open up a form. Drop your question in the form, and I'm going to say this. It is first come, first serve, and this is not going to be a long stream today. And I know I say that every single time I go live, but I mean it, because Leela's going live today, her first ever live stream, and I'm going to do a hard stop, and then we're going to go over there and we're gonna raid her stream right as it comes on. So I'm gonna have to use an additional source here to actually read the chat because it's not showing up on Streamlabs. Once again, go Streamlabs. So how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having an awesome Sunday morning if you're over in one side of the world, or a Sunday, or I'm sorry, yeah, Sunday morning, no, yeah, Sunday morning on one side of the world, Sunday night on the other side of the world. Muffin Boy, how's it going? Trusty Tiger, how's it going? Let me give some proper thanks. Hey, Leela, nice to see you in here. You should be getting ready, Leela. Get your jam going, get pumped up, get ready to go live. XE Gamer, how's it going? Golem Designs, Driver XL, Harry the Hammer, cool name. SMB, how's it going? One Leg of Vlogs, Ratty Star, Andrew Vlogs and Gaming, hey, T-Rock Tutorials, Sweeney Dunstan, how's it going? JD the Pro, how's everybody doing? Blue Eyed Tech, James, how's it going? Tytastic, how are you doing? Kathy Plays, how are you doing? Yeah, so like I said, we're going to get through just a handful of questions here, and I didn't get to all of the questions last week, so I am going to power through a handful of those as these start to come in, and I am going to close off the questions here in a little bit because we are going to do that hard stop like I'm talking about today, or talked about a little bit earlier. Okay, so this question comes from Ridge Mallory. Says, I started my channel and I'm not seeing any growth. I'm just over 100 subscribers. What do I do to get more? My videos aren't being suggested. You just have to make more videos. You have to be patient. You have to make more videos. You have to learn your analytics. You have to pay attention to what's working on your channel and do more of that and less of what's not working. And I'm getting a message here from somebody. All right, let's move along here. Hold on. I may have even answered that before. Haseen Plays, how's it going, man? You're always showing up here. Nope, not answering that one. You guys need to be kind of need to be polite when you're asking these questions. Relevant Pay Me says, my channel only had 174 subs before, so will YouTube remove my channel? No, YouTube is not going to remove your channel because of your subscriber count. That is never, ever, ever going to happen. For those of you just joining in, if you do want me to answer your question, I can't guarantee I'm going to see it in the chat, so you can head down to the description. I've got a link down there. It's going to go in, and they're actually filling up kind of quickly, so first come, first serve on that. I just grabbed one in the chat right here. It says, is KineMaster, who's this one from? Oh, man, it's gone already. That's why you leave it in the form, because shoop, it flies right by. Something. Oh, there it is. Muffin Boy says, is KineMaster good for video editing? Yeah, KineMaster's great. KineMaster's actually my favorite Android video editing app. My favorite iOS editing apps are now VideoLeap and LumaFusion. LumaFusion. And on the Android side, I love KineMaster. But make sure you download it from a reputable source. Don't get it from some APK website. Get it from the Google Play Store. If not, you're going to risk the security of your phone, which in turn has all of your passwords in it. And you see people saying, hey, my account got hacked. And it's no surprise to know that a lot of those people are using cracked apps. So there's that. Let's see. I'm going to move into these questions here. Okay, next question comes from Studio Geek 32. Should I make an FTC song and and what I think about it? Do you think it will get a lot of views? It's possible. You know, a lot of people are kind of riding on the FTC COPPA view train right now, trying to get as many views as possible. You might get views on it. You might not get views on it. If you were one of the first people to make an FTC video, you would have probably gotten a lot of views on it. But now it's been around for a while. There are hundreds and hundreds of videos being made on it. A lot of them by really big channels they have a lot of channel authority, so they're kind of dominating. So you can make it if you want to make it. But I wouldn't make it just for the thought of, yeah, maybe I'm trying to get views. Just make it if you want to make it. Next question comes from Ultron2, who is are you a gamer? I bet you are a gamer. Yes and no. Okay. I make stop motion videos. That's animation, and I don't make them for kids. Do you think YouTube will say otherwise because because in stop motion we use toys and puppets? Okay, I got to say this. I'm not an attorney. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with YouTube when they do their thing that they do, right? I don't know exactly how this is going to play out. But I do know that they say specifically that if you make content directed towards children, then that's for children. So if your audience is not made for children, if you know that you're making content for adults, then you're not making content for kids. However, if you are using toys, certain toys can be appealing to children. Puppets can definitely be appealing to children. So I would say you're in that gray area. And unfortunately, I can't answer your question. We're going to have to wait and see come January 1st. Now, the YouTube AI has been going around and pre-marking a lot of videos. So log into your analytics. Actually, no, better yet, install TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy has a great new COPPA tool for desktop users only. It works for the free users as well. Every level gets this for free. You go in, you tap on the COPPA setting, and you can do a scan of your entire content library, and it will tell you if any of them have been marked already by YouTube or by yourself for kids or for not kids, and you can edit that setting. So yeah, that's a really fast way to check and see what's happening with your videos. And it's unfortunate. There are people in the gray area, doll collectors, model cars, people who refurbish Hot Wheels, classic or antique doll collectors, that sort of thing. That's that gray area. I am concerned for that group, but we're going to have to wait and see what happens. We have an entire month now, literally a month before these take place, and a lot of changes can happen. Fingers crossed that they're going to add some clarity and not come down so hard on everybody. Next question is from Catherine Plays. It says, tips on how to shoot better video clips for cinematography handheld. That's a great question. Okay, so if you are shooting with your phone, it's actually a really good question. Well, first thing you want to do is hold it with two hands. You're going to have a stable grip with two hands. If you're trying to shoot with one hand, it's going to shake, right? Two hands, and then position your feet. You got to get your whole body into it. And I wish I could just zoom out and get into the stance here. But you need to get your body into it, position your feet really well, shoot with two hands, move slowly, know where you're going to go. And this is the important thing. If you're just randomly just shooting stuff, that's not going to turn out so well. But look at where you're starting your frame, and then look at where you want to go, and then kind of eyeball it and track through it a couple times, and then position your body, get your legs situated, and you can bend your knees. There's something called a ninja walk if you want to walk around and get smooth gimbal. Well, it's never gimbal-like, but it's smoother than not walking with the ninja walk. But you got to learn how to track stuff. You got to learn to be smooth. You got to learn how to be fluid. It takes a little bit of practice. It's not difficult. Anyone can do it. Literally anyone can do it. I'm going to jump to the chat. Hey, Doug Houston, how's it going? The Urban Explorer, how's it going? Neil, aka Starload. Man, that's like the third time I've called you Starload, and that just gets weird. Cosmic W, how you doing? Jazzy Wolf YT, Pale Rider Trucking, how's it going, sir? Russell Muscle, I love that name. Luke L, how you doing, sir? Harry the Hammer, that's a good one. I love that one. Hey, now, how's it going? Jonah Bennett, how are you doing? Hope everybody is having an awesome day. All right, I'm going to keep powering through these questions here because I want to give as much value as humanly possible to you, and by answering your questions, I hope that is a good way to do it. All right, next question. From Titastic. It says, hey man, do you have a 360 video live stream training, 360 degree live stream training setup video? I do not. I have zero experience with 360 shooting. I want to get I think Nick has a camera. I've never touched one. I've never shot anything in 360. I don't know how to do it. I should do it. I've been wanting to get into 360. I've been wanting to get more into GoPro. I've been wanting to get more into anything that's handheld, because my channel is about mobile, which is specifically phones. But I'm thinking, you know, if there's things that like the Osmo Pocket, right? That's also mobile. Things that are handheld, I consider them mobile. I'm on the fence about getting into that and teaching about those as well. We'll see. So I currently do not, but I'm sure there's some great creators out there who do have videos for that. Next question from Kermit's Memes. If you swear a few times in a video, would it still be classified for kids? Yeah, you know, dropping F-bombs and whatnot in your video, I don't think that's necessarily going to fix anything. You know, like if you, let's just say theoretically, you made content for children and you played with puppets and you were trying to attract children, but you were just cursing the whole time. I don't know, the AI is probably going to figure that out. The smartest thing to do would be just to mark your content correctly. If you make your content for kids, mark it for kids. If you don't make it for kids, don't mark it for kids. But if you're in the gray area, we're going to have to wait and see. And if you can seek legal advice, if you do know an attorney, if you speak to someone online. But here's the thing, even attorneys, they really don't know right now. Even if you're looking at the videos that they're making about this, if you're reading their tweets, everybody's kind of unsure about exactly what's going to happen. But I can tell you this, don't delete your content. Don't do that. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Nice to see you in here. He says, mark your content correctly, wise words. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want to try to game the system. Hey, Midnight Madness 4x4, how's it going? Leela says a red camera is also mobile. Yeah, Leela, I'll tell you what, go ahead and send me your red camera, Leela, and I'd be happy to make some videos about it. Paul Peck, Drywall Tube, also going live a little bit later today. That's like 2 a.m. my time, Paul. I had coffee before I came in here, and we're moving over to Leela's stream when we're finished. I'm gonna do my best to stay awake for your stream because I wanna catch you live, man. 2 a.m. my time. The pain. Here's the thing. You don't want to game YouTube. You don't want to try to game YouTube. You don't want to try to trick them. Like, well, I'll make content for kids, but I'm going to trick them and swear. Or you don't look. Mark it how you shot it. If I asked you before, do you make content for kids? You would say yes or no. But the gray area people, yeah, man. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Seek legal counsel if you can. If you can't, wait and see what happens on January 1st. And if you make content for kids, like legit, you make content for kids, mark it for kids. Because the FTC, they will make an example, probably a bunch of examples. But here's the thing. Once all hell breaks loose, once they start finding people, we're going to learn really quick what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And unfortunately, there will be some collateral damage. Brandon Rico dropping a question. Thank you, my man. He says, I noticed my subscribers growing fast out of nowhere, but lately my views don't seem to reflect my sub count or channel growth. Or am I reading it all wrong? Is it all in my head? Also, how can I make my channel more attractive to sponsors to reach out to me? Okay, we're going to tackle the first one here. I noticed my subs are growing fast out of nowhere, but lately my views don't seem to reflect my sub count. Okay, so what I would do is I would go back. I don't know what you're using. Are you using the YT Studio app or Studio? Hey, PhotoFan, what's going on, dude? Nice to see you in here. And Nick Nimmin. I just ran into Nick at Starbucks, juicing up with a little bit of caffeine. Yeah, I would look in and look at some of your older videos to see if one of your older videos is getting a lift somewhere. So if you're looking at your recent videos, you're like, okay, they're not getting a lift somewhere. It could be an older video that YouTube has pulled out from the back. I've had that happen. I know a lot of people have had that happen where you have a video, you make it, and it's kind of dead and gone. Maybe it's bringing in a little bit of views, and out of nowhere, YouTube's like, you have life, and they give life to your video, and then that video is just up and running for X amount of time. It might be a couple of days, could be a couple of weeks, could be a couple of months. They do that to me periodically, where they'll grab one video and they'll push that really hard, then that will die off again. Then they'll grab another one and push that one really hard. So go back to your entire content library and see if you're getting views on an older video, because that could be where those subscribers are coming from. Or maybe you're doing something different. Maybe you've become better at communicating. Maybe you've added something to your video that makes people say, okay, yeah, I should subscribe. Maybe you're just adding more value than you did in the past. And maybe you're not even aware of it, because the more you do this, the better you're going to get. So maybe you're just bringing it now. Maybe you're getting better. You're adding more value. And now people are finding more value in what you're making. So they're kind of getting on board with you. So that could be the thing there too. But without actually seeing your analytics, it's hard for me to armchair that one and figure out exactly. Okay, also, how can I make my channel more attractive for sponsors to reach out to me? Man, I'll tell you what, dude, if you want to send me an email, I can kind of go through your channel. I'm not going to pull up any channels today, but I'm happy to pull up your channel and kind of look at it offline and kind of really dig through it. But just at a glance, I would say, first and foremost, make everything look good, right? Make everything look professional. Make sure your thumbnails look good. Make sure your channel art looks good. And this is what I do. Sanitize your comments. So if you have people leaving vulgar comments, or you have people dropping F-bombs down there, and this is entirely up to you. People handle their comment section completely. Everybody's different how they want to handle this stuff. But for me, I want my comments to be mostly family friendly. I don't want a brand to come to my channel and watch my content and say, hey, we want to work with this guy. And then they go down, they start looking through the comments, and it's just a dumpster fire. Because what's going to happen is, if I make a video about that product, then there's a good chance that those same people that are causing problems or saying those things under one video, they're going to come along and say the same things or similar things underneath another video. No brand wants to be, well, most brands don't want to be associated with that. So I would go through and kind of look through your comments, look for any F-bombs or anything that you're just kind of like, that might not be brand friendly. Here's the thing. You don't have to be family friendly, but if you want to be attractive to brands, I recommend being brand friendly. F-bombs, that's right, Nick. F-bombs. But yeah, reach out to me, man. Send me an email. I'll gladly open up your channel and kind of look through stuff there. But I mean, you're doing your thing, right? I mean, I watch your stuff. I come into your live streams. I don't think you need to do much. Next question from SMB says, what's the best way for my blogging channel to drive subs to get the... Are you saying, did you mean to write blogging, or are you trying to write vlogging? What's the best way for my blogging channel to drive subs to get the ball rolling? Okay, now if I'm reading this correctly, you have a channel where you literally blog, text, old school, and you're wanting to know how to drive subscribers from there to get the ball rolling on your YouTube channel. If you have a lot of traffic to your blog channel, you need to make your readers aware. Everywhere you know, in your navigation, embed a couple videos here and there. Let them know that you have a channel. Awareness, just make them aware, and write blog posts that are relevant to the videos that you're making. So if you're writing a blog post, hand it off when it's over, right? If you want to see a video about this, watch this video, link out to your YouTube video. So that's what I would do. I would make sure the content is relevant, and I would start the blog post and I would hand it off to a video and just make them aware. Every blog post, make them aware. Make them aware. Awareness. I think that's the win there. And I hope I understood your question correctly. Next one is try harder. How do I get more subscribers and watch time fast? Yeah, see, that's the thing. You had me until you said fast. There's really no such thing as fast. Fast is you having an expectation, believing that you should grow faster than you should grow, right? You have this expectation. I need it fast. I need watch time fast. I need watch time minutes fast. I need more subscribers fast. I'm guessing that you're leaning towards monetization. Correct me if I'm wrong. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, and you're trying to get it fast, and you might even be looking for ways to game the system. I'm going to bring bad news to you first. Bad news is AdSense money isn't going to change your life unless you're getting a lot of views. So show of hands in the chat right now. And I know some of you are actually doing all right with AdSense, but for the rest of you in here who are monetized, are you happy with the amount of AdSense money that you're currently making? Type in yes. If you're like, wow, this is great, I'm making a lot of money with AdSense, type in yes. Or if you're a little bit disappointed at how low it is, just type in no. That means no, I'm not happy. So go ahead and type in yes or no. Roberto Blake, how's it going? Yeah, Roberto says selling merch would make more money than ads for small YouTubers. Man, absolutely. A lot of people they get caught up in this thing. I got to get monetized. I got to get monetized. I got to get monetized. to the point that it's disturbing. You see it on Reddit, you see it in the comments, you see it on Twitter. But here's the thing. You don't need anyone's permission to monetize your channel. No one is going to, hey, guess what? You can now be, I mean, that's just for AdSense. AdSense should be like the lowest amount of money you're making on your channel. Find other ways to make money with your channel. That could be merch. Make merch. Come up with something to sell. Affiliate marketing. AdSense, that should be down at the bottom, because if you're just waiting for YouTube to monetize you so you can suddenly make money, number one, you're missing out. But number two, you're going to be disappointed. So think of it in terms of, you don't have to wait for anyone to monetize you. You can do that today. You can start today, right now, if you're waiting. I know how many people are waiting to get monetized. If you are waiting to get monetized, type in yes right now in the chat. If you're like, hey, I don't have monetization, I want monetization, type in yes. I'm curious to see how many people are waiting for that, because all of you who are typing in yes, you don't have to wait for YouTube. You can get on that today. You can start today. Roberto Blake is a great channel to follow. He's in the chat right now. Hey, John, how's it going? Nice to see you in here. First 1,000 hours. How are you? Yeah, Roberto Blake, his entire channel is about running a business on YouTube. It's not just YouTube tips and tricks. It's about running a business. Go subscribe to his channel. He's got all kinds of ideas on how you can make money on YouTube. So there's a lot of people saying yes. Hey, Dow, how's it going? But you don't have to wait for YouTube. I can't stress that enough. It's like you're just waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. Roberto, or man, I don't even know if Roberto, is Roberto blue? Roberto, I don't know if you have a wrench or not. I've kind of lost you. Hold on here, Roberto. For some reason, Roberto, you are not blue, and I can't get to you right here to turn you blue. Hold on one second, Roberto. Well, moderators, until I can find Roberto, will somebody give Roberto a wrench? I mean, drop a link to Roberto's channel, I mean. Yep, you don't have a wrench. Hold on here, Roberto. You're about to have a wrench, sir. Moderator. Okay, Roberto, you should have a wrench now. Go ahead and post a link to your channel. So for those of you who are thinking about, hey, I'm waiting to get monetized by YouTube, go subscribe to the link that Roberto is going to drop in the chat. Watch his videos. He's got tons of ideas on how you can monetize your channel. Don't wait for YouTube. If you don't listen to anything else I say in this chat today, it's don't wait for YouTube to give you money. Go get that money. Go after it. Hunt it down. Track it. All right. And there isn't a fast way, by the way, in terms of subscribers. You just got to make more content. Make more content that's valuable. Make more content that people want to see. Doesn't come fast. It's not fast. It's not easy. Just takes time. Next question comes from Cosmic W. This is a long one. Okay, for a gaming channel, will I do better with playing with commentary? Because whenever I do, I'll be getting more watch time, but not as much views as other with no commentary. And I'm a shy person, and I don't do commentary much because of my voice. And I want to know how to be more comfortable speaking. Okay, if you're not comfortable, Cosmic W, with doing commentary because you lack the confidence to do it, I see there's two ways to look at it here. Way number one is, okay, you're not confident, and that might show, right? That might come through that you're not confident. You might not be able to keep interaction going. You might not be able to keep the interest of people. So that might hit you for a little bit. However, the best way to build confidence is to actually do it, right? To face your fear and to start doing the thing that scares you, right? Whatever that thing is, you don't have that confidence to go to start doing commentary. So start doing commentary. Just know at first it's going to be awkward because you lack the confidence. You don't know how. You don't know how to do it. You don't know how to put it all together, and that's okay. Expect those first handful of videos where you do the commentary. They might not do that well for you, and that's okay. That's not going to tank your channel. Just know that the more you do it, the more confident you will become. Now, here's the thing. When you do build that confidence, when you do get good at it, when you learn how to communicate better and all of that, people notice. People start to listen more to what you have to say. So I would tell you, you're going to take a hit at first, probably. Take the hit. Build that confidence, and you're going to do that by repetition. Just do it over and over and over. In terms of what's best for your channel, what was your channel goals here? More views and subscribers. In terms of what's good for your channel, you're going to have to just do it. Don't look at it at first. Say, hey, look, I'm going to make like 25 videos with commentary, and it's going to suck. Just own that. And then once you start to get more comfortable, then go back and look at your data and say, okay, is this working for my channel? Is it not working for my channel? And then make the decision. But the first thing we need to do is get you confident in speaking, confident in making that commentary. Don't worry about how you think your voice sounds. Most people do not like the sound of their own voice. I can't, look, hey, Deb's Life, I can't stand the sound of my own voice. Who likes the sound of their own voice, right? I bet Doug Houston does. Hey, Beanie Draws, how's it going, man? Yeah, question. Do you like the sound of your own voice? Type in yes or no in the chat right now. I can tell you right now. Hey, Andrew Warner, how's it going, man? I do not like the sound of my own voice. I can't stand the sound of my own voice. Yeah, type in yes or no if you like the sound of your own voice. I don't. It's like fingernails going down a chalkboard for me, right? Ratty stars in with a hell no, right? All of these people, look at that, Cosmic W. All of these people do not like the sound of their own voice. So what does that tell you? That tells you that this hurdle that you've created in your mind about your voice. Let me go back here and see what you say exactly about it. I'm a shy person who doesn't do commentary much because of my voice. Whatever you've built up in your head, thinking about your voice because it's not good or it sounds weird or maybe you have an accent depending on where you're from in the world. Look, none of that matters. There are very few people, like probably 98% of the people in here, they are not going to feel good about the sound of their voice. But I can promise you this, even if you don't like it, you get used to it. All right. I still don't like the sound of my own voice. And when I go to edit my audio, sometimes I go, wait, is that really me? Is that what I sound like? I sound like an idiot. But you get used to it. You get used to it. And then you just realize to power through. And after a while, you just, for the most part, you don't think about it. You just power through. Hey, Josephine, how are you doing? So yeah, you saw so many people in here. Daisy Noib, how's it going? You saw so many people in here. They just don't like the sound of their own voice. Get over it. Just get over it. Right? Build confidence. The more you speak, I promise you, the better you'll get at it. And as far as being shy, look, you're probably an introvert. I'm not going to say most because I would just be pulling that out of my butt. A large amount of people that I've met who are creators, be it on YouTube or in life, sculptors, painters, that sort of thing, they're introverts. I'm a huge introvert. I know Roberto's an introvert. I know my brother's, I don't know what my brother, my PSP might be in the line. I know Doug Houston, he's an introvert. Beanie Draws is an introvert. A lot of people are introverts. But, and we're shy. Like, you know, if you met me at a convention or something like that, you might not think that I'm shy because, you know, I'll be social. I'll do the social stuff. But inside, because I am an introvert, you know, deep down, I'm shy, right? I'm shy. I like everybody else, you know, it's hard for me to just go up and strike up a conversation with a stranger. And sometimes, you know, you see somebody coming up to you and you're like, oh, please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Not because you don't want to talk to them, but because you're just shy, right? That's just part of being an introvert. So just get over it, man. Hey, Scully, how's it going? Just got to get over it. Thank you, Regina. And that was it, man. I just got this way of just dragging this stuff on. But that was important, right? Get over it, man. Get that confidence built. All right, next question from the recovery. It says, how can I record video chats to do interviews? I also have a Chromebook. Do you paid coaching? Okay, yeah, I'm not doing paid coaching at the moment, but how can you record video chats to do interviews? I need more information. Are you trying to do this on your Chromebook or are you trying to do this on your Android? I'm going to paste an email address in the chat right now. gmail.com. Clarify your question to me. This is for the recovery. Send me an email. Tell me exactly what you're trying to do and exactly the device you're trying to do it on, and I'll see if I can't point you in the right direction. But based on your question, not sure if, because you mentioned an Android and you mentioned a Chromebook, I'm not sure there. I don't want to send you in the wrong direction, but it can be done. All right, next question comes from English Danny Learn English channel. Your goal is to build a community. Okay, awesome. You have an Android. Do regular live streams increase subscribers significantly? Okay, this is a fantastic question. Fantastic question. He wants to know, do regular live streams build subscribers significantly? Okay, now I can only speak. Is Daniel Battelle in the house in all of his hairy glory? Hey, Daniel, how's it going, buddy? It's the only Nimmin who still has a voice. All right, now I know there's a bunch of people in this live stream right now. We got Daniel Battelle, we got Doug Houston, we got Beanie Draws, Nick Nimmin was in here, Roberto Blake's in here. Who else is in here I know is doing live on a regular basis? I saw the Urban Explorers in here. A lot of people are going live on a regular basis, and I can only speak for my experience and some limited experience for some other channels that I've looked at. But generally speaking, live streams, and those of you who do go live, please chime in here and let me know if you see something different or if you see something the same. For me, live streams generally don't bring... Professor Nez is in the house. What's up, brother? Live streams generally don't bring subscribers to my channel. You think that they might, but they generally don't bring subscribers to my channel. Now, here's the thing. Live streams, after you go live, you can keep them published as you want, if you want to. But, you know, do you want people really seeing your live stream? Is that the purpose of your channel? For me, now I used to keep my live streams published, and I still have the earlier ones published, but these days I unpublish them. So you can watch it live, and then when it's over, if you don't have the link, you're not going to see it. But now this is probably going to, I don't want to scare you off from live streaming here, but I usually lose subscribers every single live stream I do. I'll say that again. I lose subscribers every single live stream that I do. The reason being is because maybe somebody gets banned out of the chat. Maybe somebody gets kicked out of the chat. Maybe I don't answer their question. And you're right. Somebody gets butthurt because I don't answer their question. I don't answer it fast enough. There's a lot of demanding people. Sometimes they just don't like what I have to tell them. Maybe they get kicked out for spamming, right? So I lose subscribers quite a bit. I have had a couple of live streams where I did gain a couple of subscribers, but it's nothing that's going to move the needle. So I'm going to jump into the chat here and see if anybody has something similar that happens. But I don't live stream because I want to gain subscribers. I live stream because I want to connect with you. I want to connect with people who are subscribers to my channel. I want to answer questions and try to bring as much value to people. This is the best way that I can think about adding value, is to try to answer questions directly, right? Because sometimes people are trying to figure something out and they can't find an answer. I hope I can answer that for them. So I do it for community building. I do it for just being in contact with people. Plus, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Even look, I don't do it for the subscriber count or the watch time or any of that. No watch time, no subscriber count. I don't care about that. I just want to hang out with people. All right. So Doug says he's mixed. Then he says 100%. Okay, hold on here. Maybe I was reading something else. I think I saw Daniel Battelle say something. He says, my live streams do bring in subscribers, but not a ton. The ones I do for TubeBuddy lose subs every time as the ones from Nick, Brian, Gina. Yeah, that's the thing. I generally lose subscribers as well. And I just think that's from people who aren't happy with, you know, oh, you didn't answer my question, or you didn't answer it fast enough, or I got kicked out of the chat because I was spamming, or I was trying to grow together, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Whatever. I look at it like this. If you unsubscribe to my channel for any reason, especially during a live stream, then you know, look, this is what's happening, right? Like, this is the speed that I'm doing things. This is how I do things. And either you're on board or you're not on board. I'm not mad at you. If you want to go, go. I'm not for everybody. Daniel Battelle is not what Daniel is for everybody. Beanie Draws is not for everybody, right? If you're on board, you're on board. If you're not on board, you know, step off. That's cool. Professor Nez is he's like a serial live streamer. I'm curious to see what happens with Professor Nez. Hey, Tube Techie, had you backwards. The code. Curious to see what Professor Nez does actually with his live streams. Tana's so lit. What's going on, dude? Susie, how you doing? Nice to see you in here, Susie, as always. All right, next question. Anyway, I'm sorry, English Danny. Hope that answered your question. Don't think it's gonna like be a game changer, be anything that's gonna move the needle. It's probably not going to. Community building, being in contact with, you know, the people who hang out, and it's so much fun. It's so much fun. And like going live on Saturday with my brother over on Nick's channel, and then coming live here on Sunday, that's like the highlight of my week in terms of like, I can't wait to go live. Like, I'm waiting all week. Like, man, I want the weekend to come so I can go live again. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Absolute lot of fun. All right, next question comes in again from Catherine Plays, who says, what is the most budget microphone you would suggest? And they're asking for the currency of INR. I can't help you with the currency. You're going to have to convert that yourself. The most budget microphone that I would suggest would be the Boya BYM1 lavalier microphone. It's about $17 US. It's a lapel microphone. It's the kind that clips onto your shirt, plugs in. What are you using here? You're on are you on a phone? Yeah, okay, you're on an Android. So if you have an Android that has a USB-C port, you're going to have to get a USB-C dongle, a connector to 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, if that's what you have. Or if you've just got an older Android that's got the headphone jack, that'll plug right into that. It actually sounds pretty good. I have a couple of videos on my channel where I talk about this microphone. Around $17 US. You're going to have to do the conversion on that. It's pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. For the price, it's tough to beat. Next question. Okay, same person. Are clip lenses actually good for shooting on your phone? By clip, you mean like the clip-on wide-angle lenses? Here's the thing with wide-angle lenses. A lot of times you get what you pay for. Now, there is a brand, a budget brand called Rhino Shield. I don't think Rhino Shield has a clip-on, but they do have cases. Rhino Shield is probably the better affordable lens that I've seen. If you start getting into more expensive lenses like Moment or Sandmark, those are really good lenses, but they're probably going to be out of your budget based on your age. I would ask you what you want to shoot this for, because you're a gaming channel, and I don't think you're going to need a wide-angle lens. If you're shooting on a phone, if you're doing everything on your phone, I can't recommend getting a wide-angle lens. Is probably not going to do you any justice, unless now here's one thing that you can do with a wide-angle lens, and I don't have one here to show you. But if you put a wide-angle lens on here, right, and you turn it around and you're trying to shoot yourself with your phone, if you're in a small room or you're in a car or something like that, which you won't be, but if people are doing vlogging or van life or something like that, the wide angle lens is going to open up the area and allow you to get more in the frame without having to stick the phone way out here, right? So you can kind of hold the phone up close, shoot yourself, and it's going to capture everything that's around you. This comes in really handy if you're in a small room. So if you're trying to shoot yourself to do, maybe you're trying to do like the little picture-on-picture with your game and you've got it turned around, that might work, but I don't think you need it. But the right lens, yeah, it can be good. Next question comes from Serious Edition, who says, is PixArt good for making thumbnails? Yes, PixArt is actually it's actually a really good app for making thumbnails. And I think, let me double check here. Do I have links to this? PixArt, make pro thumbnails. Fingers crossed, I'm going to send you the right one into the chat right now. But I think the link that's coming into the chat, I believe this is going to be a link to a PixArt video. If this doesn't drop and come in, there it goes. If that's not PixArt, I do have a PixArt, specifically how to make thumbnails, on my channel. So go to my videos page and look through for my thumbnail videos and you'll be able to find it. PixArt's great. And you actually don't have to pay for PixArt in order to use it. Anytime I do a video on PixArt, people say, it's a paid app, I can't use it, this is ripoff, this is clickbait. Here's the thing. It's not, but they'll open full page ads. Like they'll do a full page pop-up ad multiple times, and sometimes it can be hard to find the X to close it because they move them around. So when you get that full page ad that opens up, you just have to look around for that little X and you can close it down. I've never paid for PixArt. I use a free version. I downloaded it from the Google Play Store, but I just close the ads. All right, next question. I think I got that one here. Next question. Tariq Tutorials says, I'm at 127 subscribers and I'm not getting any views, at least not as much, and I never get noticed. All right, I'm just going to do a quick view on your channel here. See what you're doing on your channel. Holy moly, what did you do? Hold on, guys. So, okay, I see for your uploads, I see you have 2 videos for your recent You've got 2 videos on your channel. So you've got 127 subscribers. All right, yeah, I'm about to get on your, I'm about to get up all on you here in a second. So you got 127 subscribers. You've got 2 videos. One video with 41 views, another video with 67 videos. So I'm going to tell you right now, you're probably doing sub for sub. And if you're doing sub for sub, please stop, right? That subscriber count, how many subscribers you have, as cool as it is, and it's great for social proof, but that number is not going to go, that's not going to get you anything, right? That subscriber count. Focus on your views. Focus on making videos that people actually want to see. Because I look at your channel right here, you've got way more subscribers than you've even got views. Actually, I haven't done, it's close. But I know you're not getting a subscriber per view. That's not happening. So stop doing the sub for sub thing. Stop supporting each other. Stop doing all that. It doesn't work. That doesn't work. As you can see, they're not watching your videos. So I would tell you to go, you know, as Roberto says, he's in the chat right now, go make 100 crappy videos and then see where you stand. You've got 2 videos, man. Like, you can't seriously expect any real growth with 2 videos unless you just happen to knock it out of the park with a viral video. But the fact that you do have 41 views on your first video and it's just 5 days ago, and then another one, 67 views 4 days ago, just keep making videos, man. Expectations, lower your expectations. You're not going to get noticed. You have to make a lot of videos to get noticed, or make really great videos, one or the other. Man, that's so bizarre. Expectations, right? People think, oh, I've got 2 videos up, and I'm going to blast on you here for a second, but yeah, because you're probably doing sub for sub. I got 2 videos. Why am I not growing? I'm not getting noticed. Yeah, man, settle down. Settle down. This takes a while. This is like not a overnight thing for 99.9% of the people. Be patient. You got to learn how things, you got to learn how to, your thumbnails. Thumbnails are pretty boring. You got to learn how to make thumbnails. I didn't even click into your video. You got to learn stuff. You got to learn the process. Slow down. It'll happen. Kermit's memes. I play Minecraft, and in it you kill... Okay, here's a question. I play Minecraft, and in it you kill animals. Obviously, so that would not be counted as kids or not. Here's the thing. We don't know about games. We don't know what's going to happen with games because, one, some games do have characters that could be attractive to children. But more importantly, there are some games, specifically some versions of Minecraft, that are age-rated for under the age of 13. Excuse me. So if you are playing a game that has an ESRB rating that's under the age of 13, like 7 and up, I would be concerned, because that's definitely a game that it would be attractive to children. I don't know about killing it. I've never played Minecraft. So yeah, I can't answer that. We're going to have to wait and see. There's not enough clarity on gaming yet to tell us one way or the other what's going to happen. But I would say that the closer you are to that, if you're playing an ESRB rated game that's 7 and up, 8 up, 10 up, 11 up, yeah, you might be in the crosshairs there. Next question. Okay, I already answered that one from Cirrus Edition, asking about PixArt. All right, next one comes from Ajit here, who says, I am thinking of creating a music video, but I have no idea how to do that. Do you have any tips on auto-tuning and beat creation on mobile? It's funny you should say that. So just a little bit ago, Brandon Rico was in here. Brandon Rico, if you are still in here, sir, please say something. So Ajit here, if Brandon doesn't pop up, go to YouTube and look for Brandon Rico, R-I-C-O. He creates beats on mobile devices, I believe an iPad, if I'm not mistaken. So go check him out. He does some really cool stuff. As far as how to make a music video, go to YouTube. Follow filmmakers. Look at people like Jevon Dovey, right? Follow filmmakers. Learn how to make films. The fact that you do it with a DSLR, that doesn't matter, because the idea behind filmmaking is the same. It really doesn't matter if you're holding a DSLR, if you're holding a phone. The basics about filmmaking are the same. So if you're making a music video on a Red camera or a phone, you still got to think about story. You still have to think about composition. You still have to think about framing, right? You got to think about all that stuff. And then there's the edit. Then you got to think about the edit. Absent Roll, how's it going, Joe? Nice to see you in here. So yeah, follow Brandon Rico. And also follow Henny to Business. Henny's awesome too. And there's another one, and it's slipping my mind. John, Man, I follow him on Twitter. I forget his channel name. Kateya Payton asks, when I upload from iPhone to desktop using VLC, the files aren't compatible with Filmora. Any ideas? When I upload from my iPhone to desktop using VLC player, the files are not compatible with Filmora. Okay, so I don't. Yeah, Roberto brings a very good point. He says the new Selena Gomez actually made 2 videos on an iPhone 11. Two videos on an iPhone 11, Selena Gomez. I mean, the days are gone where people can say that you can't do anything on a phone. Those days are gone. Like, there's no excuse. Like, you know, I get emails and DMs and comments all the time. I just have a phone. I only have a phone. Can I be successful? This has nothing to do with it. Those days are gone. When Selena Gomez has 2 videos made on an iPhone, those days are gone. No excuses. It's over. This is what matters. You have to learn how to make content. You have to learn how to be a visual storyteller. You have to learn how to spread a message. You have to learn how to be a communicator. You have to learn how to edit. You have to learn how to frame your shots and compose. You got to learn about lighting. Those are the things you got to learn. The camera that you shoot it with, well, of course, nice, you know, the Reds, right? DSLRs, yeah, optics are better, but you can still make amazing content on your phones. Roberto, I'm glad you said that. You know, Selena Gomez, that was a great example of people, you know, you can do it on your phone. Okay, back to the iPhone to desktop using VLC. The files aren't compatible. Okay, so let me see if this phone's got battery. So in the iPhone, and I don't actually have mine plugged in right now, but in your iPhone, what you want to do is go into settings and then go down to camera, I believe it is. Well, let's find it. Camera, yeah, settings and camera. And then once you're in camera, you can go into format and you're going to see high efficiency or most compatible. So whichever one that you're currently shooting in, switch it over to the other one and see if that will work inside of Filmora. If it doesn't, what you're probably going to have to do, if you have a bunch of footage that you've shot, and you're like, okay, I need this footage. I need to work with this footage. You're going to have to use another piece of software. Since you do have a desktop, download a piece of, it's a free converter called Handbrake, and go ahead and re-encode those clips. So run your iPhone clips through Handbrake and then see if those older clips will open up in Filmora. And then for the new clips, do that settings, camera, format, change that, and then see if that will work inside of Filmora as well. Hold on, I'm going to jump into the chat here just for a moment and see what's going on in the chat. And Daniel Battelle, who pretty much does everything on Filmora, he says, first off, make sure you've got the latest version of Filmora installed. Secondly, make sure you have the HEVC codec installed if you're using 4K footage from the iPhone. Oh, there you go. I've never opened Filmora on a desktop, so that's actually good to know, Daniel. Thank you. Appreciate that. Daniel, that would actually be a good video for us to do together after we do that other one or before the other one. That would be an easy video to do, actually. We should talk about that. All right, moving down through the chat here. So Eric, wait, how's it going? How good is the iPhone microphone? If I buy one, should I also get an external mic? Okay, if you get the newer iPhone, the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max, the microphone inside of those, they're pretty good. I mean, as far as smartphone microphones go, they're pretty good, but they're not great. If I had to shoot something, let's say I had a vlogging channel. If I had to vlog, if I was like, hey, I need to make this video or whatever, I actually wouldn't hesitate to just shoot with my iPhone 11 Pro, microphone built in. This isn't the 11 Pro, by the way. And I would just, you know, I would put it inside of Audition and try to beef up my audio that way. But I wouldn't hesitate to make a video if I had to make a video. That being said, if you can get a mic, it's going to make a world of difference in terms of the clarity of your audio. For example, if you go outside and you're shooting with your iPhone and you're using the speaker or the microphones in your iPhone, it's also picking up all of the background noise. It picks it up a lot. But when you have a microphone on, it's not going to eliminate the background noise, but those microphones are they're going to help find your voice a little bit better, and it's going to help dial down the background noise just a little bit, and it's going to give your voice clarity. It's going to give it a fullness that you're not going to get with the built-in microphone. Microphones that I recommend for the new iPhone would be the Shure SM88. What is it? The MV88 Plus. I believe it is Shure. I got too many brands to remember. The Shure MV88 Plus, and it's important that you have a plus on there. The difference between the MV88 and the MV88 Plus is the Plus allows you to monitor your sounds. You can plug in headphones and hear how everything sounds. So the MV88 Plus, or if you want to get a bigger microphone, a larger microphone, you can get the Rode Pro Plus, and you have to use a dongle to plug it in. Anytime I shoot outside, I use the Rode Pro Plus. That's just not going to turn out well. It's a larger microphone. Let me show you what that looks like. 1 second. All right. All right, so this is the Rode Pro Plus, and it's big, and you know, your phone goes in there, and you've got to hook it up with a dongle, right? Hook the dongle in here, and it goes into the back, and it's big, and it's kind of a pain to transfer around. But if you want like really good audio, this is a great mic to have. A lot of vloggers, a lot of bigger YouTube channels, they use this mic as well. It's a fantastic microphone. The MV88 Plus it's a lot smaller, and it'll plug in here into your lightning port as well. It's a lot smaller. Also sounds really good. You know what? I should probably do a comparison video. I've been asked this a lot recently. Maybe I should do a comparison, this versus the MV88 Plus. You just gave me a video idea. Thank you for that. We're going to do a comparison video. Add that to the list. All right, next question. Moving right along. This question comes from AV, who says, I'm a student from India, and I have a motivational channel. I cannot put much effort into my videos right now because exams are tight around the corner. I do not know good apps to edit video on iPhone or how to record better. I have an iPhone XR. Could you please tell me how I can reach my audience and share? Okay, we're gonna focus on the first part. If you can't put a lot of effort into your channel right now because your exams are on the corner, that's cool. YouTube is going to be there for you when your exams are over. Don't feel the pressure that you need to mess anything up to tackle YouTube. Take a break. It's okay. YouTube's not going anywhere. Okay, good apps to edit on an iPhone. Of course, iMovie comes with your phone, but if you want to take it up a notch and you want to stay free, check out VideoLeap. VideoLeap is free. You have a ton of effects in VideoLeap. It's actually really good. It's easy to use. And if you go for a paid app, you can either upgrade to VideoLeap or you can move on to LumaFusion. But iMovie, VideoLeap, one of those will do the trick for you. In terms of how to record better, the biggest thing, the biggest mistake that people make when they're recording with their phone is they shoot in low light. The sensors in the majority of these phones, and you've got the XR, I believe, and it's a good phone. It does look decent in low light. But most phones, they need a lot of light. That's going to make the difference between having a lot of grainy footage, a lot of footage that doesn't look that good, and it's all, you know, sandy and grainy looking in the background. That's because of low light. Pump the light up. Now, if you can shoot in the daytime, that's going to give you the best results. If you can shoot outside, shoot outside. The sunlight's going to give you the best light, but shoot in the shade. You don't want to shoot in direct sunlight because it's too harsh. So shoot when there's a cloudy day, if there's an overcast, or find some shade, or sit by a window and let the sun come through the window. Like, you know, put a curtain down and kind of diffuse it as it comes through. That's going to give you great light, and your phone's going to work really well with that. If you need to use artificial light, pump up a lot of light. You're going to need a ton of light. Make sure you have all the same bulbs so they're all the same color, and then either put your phone on a tripod or learn how to hold your phone stable with your hand. So that's the biggest, you know, and probably the second biggest thing with the phone is people are shaking too much when they're trying to record their videos. And the last thing is get a mic, get an inexpensive microphone. I know in India they sell Boya, so you can get the Boya BYM one. Make sure you don't get a bootleg. I know India has a problem with bootleg Boya products, so make sure that when you get the box, they've got this little thing on there about bootleg products, so you can enter a code or whatever, check that to make sure you're not getting a bootleg Boya mic, because it's not going to work very well if you get a bootleg mic. I'm going to jump into the chat here. Hey, Jay Littman, how's it going? Big Top 10, how are you doing? Eagle Tazane, how's it going? Can't pronounce your name. Behave in the chat. I see you're getting deleted there, posting some nonsense. Grow up, son. Savage Scientist, haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're doing well. Epic Cardboard Props, how you doing? Yeah, so I guess you're talking about this microphone. I don't know if you're talking about the Shure or this one. Fantastic mic. Yeah, you're not going to go wrong either way. Peony says, no funky beats, sad days. It's a big one. You guys didn't hear the funky beats? Are you telling me that when I dropped the funky beats, you guys didn't hear it? Is that what you're telling me? Hold on. Did you not hear? Did we not get it? What about now? How about now? Funky beats, yes or no? Oh, we didn't get the funky beats. Hey, Tim Yonsei, how's it going? You get the funky beats now, right? Yes? No? Yes. Oh, man. Absolute butterfingers I am. Sorry about that, guys. Tips for tubers, how's it going? It's there now. Yeah, you know, that's the thing. You've got so many things going on here with the streaming, and I've got to turn this audio track on, this audio track off. Sorry about that. I stripped you of your funky beats. Truth is, you're just not worthy of the funk today. Sorry to bring that to you. Not worthy of the funk. All right, moving on to the next question. Next question comes from Titastic. Considering having a PayPal link in your description, it pays 27% more than Super Chats and give their audience another choice. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. Good tip, maybe. I'm not sure what the terms of service are on that. I've actually never looked into it. It's a funk-free Sunday, right? It's a funk-free Sunday. Yeah, I actually have a PayPal account. I just don't link out to it. And here's the other thing. I guess if people want to donate with the PayPal, they can. But Super Chats, in terms of like the ease of giving Super Chats, that's why Super Chats win if you are trying to get Super Chats. But yeah, I'm not actually sure what the terms of service are. I've never looked into that, but thanks for the tip. Much appreciated. Next question from Muffin Boy. How can I make custom thumbnails on a mobile device? Well, I'm going to drop two links into the chat right now. One of them is a little more difficult. And you know what? I'm going to start you on a basic. How about this? Let's do... actually, I don't have it in here, I don't think. I'm not sure where it is. Okay, so we're gonna drop one in the chat right now. So I've got one on PixArt and I got another one on Snapseed on my channel. Head to my video page, look for my thumbnail videos. I've got 2 or 3, maybe even 4 about thumbnails. The one I dropped in the chat right now is how to make it with PixArt. All the apps are free that I've showed you how to do it with. Pretty easy to use. And it's gonna look a little weird at first and it's a little wonky, but you'll get used to it. Jabu Mabea asking the next question says, what's your best piece of advice that you can give? Okay, this is a good question. What is your best piece of advice that you can give someone who wants to take YouTube seriously between now and in 2020? You phrase that wrong because that means only in a month. So let's say this. And guys, I want to crowdsource this for a second. Hey, Ghost Dog, how's it going? I want to crowdsource this. The question is, what is your best piece of advice that you can give someone who wants to take YouTube seriously in 2020? So everybody who's been on YouTube for a while.
Super Chat.
English Danny, thank you for the Super Chat. Much appreciated. So everyone who's been on YouTube for a while, why don't you drop one piece of advice that you think somebody new coming onto the platform, right? Somebody who wants to be serious on YouTube, give them one tip, one piece of advice for 2020. Go. I want to see everybody leave a tip right here. And I'm going to leave my tip right now. And that tip, I'm going to give you 2 tips. Tip number 1 is know your audience. Know who you are going to make content for, so you're making content for the correct audience. That includes learning how to communicate with that audience. That means learning to play the right music for that audience, right? Know who your audience is and learn how to communicate with them. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 would be to not stop. and just be consistent, right? A lot of people get going with this and it's too difficult. The views don't come in, the subscribers don't come in fast enough. They think, oh, this is all for nothing. No one's watching my videos. And then they quit. You know what? I want to show you, man, I hope I can find this. I really hope I can find this. So there's a channel today. And you guys, please keep leaving your tips. Keep leaving your trips. And Doug Hewson's showing his nice smiling face here. I'm trying to find something I
Superchat.
Thanks, brother. Much appreciated, man. So somebody posted something today and I replied to it. Give me just a second. I actually didn't expect this was going to happen today, that question. Here it is. Boom. Okay, so this is from a channel called Two Seals and a Walrus. They kind of do like a talk show. They're two Navy SEALs. And I want to show you this graph. So give me 1 second here. I need to actually pull up my browser source. So I'm probably going to just completely botch this. So hang tight, guys. I want to get this right so you can see it. This is really important. I want everybody to see this. Chrome. Boom. There it is. Okay. So this is a screenshot that they sent me today. And let me just transition this on over. So this is what he sent me today. If you look all the way back here on November 3rd, you see how little traction his channel was getting. Just trudging along, trudging along, trudging along.
Superchat.
Thank you, Doug. Yes, D needs memberships. By the way, Daniel Battelle has memberships now, so if you want to get in on that, get in there. So Two Seals and a Walrus. He was trudging along. He wasn't getting much traction, but he kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. And you see around maybe around the 15th or so, he started to get just a little bump there. And you see he's starting to grow just a little bit, grow just a little bit. He's getting that momentum going just a little bit. And then on the 25th or 26th, boom, right? He hit the right topic. He had the right guest, whatever it was. He did the right thing. And he's off and running. And he went, I was actually his 100th subscriber, like legit, number 100, that was me. And last I talked to him, I think he said when he sent me this tweet, he just hit 2,000 subscribers. So he went from 100 subscribers to 2,000 subscribers in, I think, less than a month or something like that. So look at that graph. And when I say be consistent and keep going, this is why you keep going, because you don't know when you're going to make that one video that's going to land. You don't know when you're going to take that one swing and knock it out of the park. You don't know when you're going to make that one video that's going to connect perfectly, and it's going to start that ball rolling. It's going to start building that momentum. Right? And that's what you need with your channel, right? Anytime you want to like, hey, I'm doing this for nothing. I'm not getting anywhere with this, right? But as soon as you start to see results, as soon as you start to say, wow, the views are starting to come in, the comments are coming in, I'm building a community. That momentum ball is rolling. So that's why you don't quit. But you got to make sure you know who your audience is, make your content for them, and you got to make sure that you stay consistent. And just don't quit, man. Don't give up because it gets complicated. But you also have to be realistic. You have to be able to go back and look at your analytics. If something's not working, if you make 20, 30, 40 videos and you're just like, hey, nothing is catching here, nothing is working whatsoever. You need to look in the mirror, swallow your pride, throw your ego out the door, look at your analytics, look at your watch time, look at your click-through rate, and say, okay, people are not responding to my thumbnails, people are leaving on my videos really early. The problem is me. Maybe my presentation is wrong. Maybe I'm choosing the wrong topics. Maybe my titles are wrong. Maybe I'm just bad at making thumbnails. Whatever it is, you have to be able to swallow your pride and realize that you have to get better. You have to build the skills that you're lacking in order to get that ball rolling. So it's a process. And I can't go back and read all of the advice, but I'm going to just kind of like randomly grab some out of the chat here. Hold on here. Let's see what I got here. I got to back up. Thank you, Doug. Once again, yeah, he does need memberships. So Titastic says, love what you do. Regina Show says, just be yourself. G Online says, focus on your niche. Titastic, keep learning. Okay, yeah, there's a ton of them. Get educated. Stay motivated. That's a good one, Brent. Know your analytics, Epic Cardboard Prop says. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. Danny Aaron 2012 channel. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Absolutely. That's so true. I love it. Yeah. So there's your tips, man. You have just been armed with a ton of excellent advice from the community. All of them are giving great advice. So go through the chat. Hey, Fly Ride, what's going on, dude? Go through the chat right now and look at all of the tips that you're getting. You just got a tidal wave of tips. A tidal wave of tips. I like that. Hashtag tidal wave of tips. That's too long. You can't type. Don't do that. Don't do that hashtag. That's a terrible hashtag. All right, next question. From It's K Love. Man, is it Kai Love or K Love? That almost makes it sound like I want to like slow things down. I want to slow things down for Kai Love and answer the question. I only have 57 subscribers. How do I grow at a good pace? All right, here's the thing. Everybody grows at their own pace. 57 subscribers, that's fantastic. That is a great start. 57 is better than 0. It means that 57 people like what you're doing. 57 people enjoy the content that you're making. So how do you grow? How do you just keep going? Keep going. Make 50 videos, make 75 videos, make 100 videos. Make a lot of videos. You'll find your path along the way. You'll find your zone. You'll find your groove along the way. Just keep going. You'll figure it out. 57, that's a great start. In terms of pace, everybody grows at a different speed. And that speed can change on a video per video basis. I just showed that graph of two seals and a walrus. They weren't growing at all. Just trudging along there really slow. They made one video up and running. Now, what's important is what they do next, right? The important part is they hit the ball over the fence. What they do next and what they continue to do next is the important part. So hopefully they're studying that video and say, okay, what was the topic? What did we do here? Right? Yada, yada, yada. And then hopefully they're going to be able to replicate that, kind of keep that going because whatever they did in that video resonated with the audience. So if they continue to do that, they're going to continue to grow. I wish everybody had a name like Kai Love so I could play that sound, so I could play that music all the time. We need more names like that. HFS, the Artist Haven, who goes live every day and working on uploading. Wow. You go live every day. It says, I'm looking for apps or software that I can use to do live pre-recorded interviews for my desktop or my Samsung Note 10, but my interviewee may be using a mobile device. Okay, so if the interviewee might be using a Samsung and you do have a desktop, check out StreamYard.com. If I'm not mistaken, you can record that video as well. So the way that works is StreamYard, you can, man, and I was going to put a link to them in the description today, but I didn't. So StreamYard, you have your live stream here, right? And then you send the guest a link. And then they can open that link up on their phone using a browser, usually Chrome. I think on Android, you can use Chrome. On iOS, you can use, I believe it's Safari. And it just opens right up, and their video will come right into your StreamYard. Really easy to use. StreamYard.com. Hold on here. I was going to use Hangouts. Okay, so if you were going to use Hangouts, because I think they canceled Hangouts, right? So StreamYard is a perfect replacement for Hangouts. So yeah, StreamYard.com. Check them out. Check them out. Ridge Mallory. How do I grow my channel? How do I grow my channel past where I'm doing now? I feel like my videos are good quality and so is my content, but my videos seem to not get suggested. You need to keep making videos. Let me give you a quick look here. Give you a quick peek. Hold on, what do you got here? Ridge Mallory, my journey to wealth. Oh, yeah. You know what? I think I looked at your channel last week, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So it looks like just recently. Yeah. So you've just kind of got back up on the horse about the last month. So in order to grow your channel, I mean, you're talking about a great topic, right? Great topic, your journey to wealth. I love it. Ridge Mallory, my journey to wealth, very clear. I know what's going on. And the topics that you're choosing are good. I would say just keep making content. You've only been going at it again for a month. Keep making content and pay close attention to the videos that are getting more traction than others. And I don't mean by like 5 views, but if you say, okay, when I upload this type of content, it gets 50 views. I upload this type of content, it gets 200 views. Start paying attention to those and dig into your analytics. Start looking at your audience retention. You're going to see that graph. You're going to see where people might start dropping out. Look at those points inside of Studio Beta and say, okay, what did I do here? Why are they leaving at this point? What did I say? What did I do? What did I show? You have to be mindful of what's happening, and then start pinpointing all those little places where people are leaving and correcting those, and then pay attention to the videos that are doing well, and just start to replicate that type of content. Phil, I've been going back for a month, so just keep going, keep making content. That's the best thing I've got for you. You're just getting started again. Like, you didn't upload for like a year, and it was a completely different niche. And that's night and day, right? Because here's the other thing that you're dealing with. You have 8 years. And to be honest with you, man, I might even consider a second channel or unlisting these. I mean, you've got 8 years of videos, and they're listed as old short films, right? 8 years of content. Now, granted, it's not a lot of content, but you've got 8 years of content, and they're all old short films. And then you do a complete channel pivot, and you start going into financial advice. So what you've basically done for the past 8 years is told YouTube that you make short films. And you have one thumbnail, which the title's called Mallory's Bro, Lord of the Dreams, where you're holding a gun to your head. I would change that thumbnail immediately. I know you got clicks on that 8 years ago, but that's just begging for trouble with YouTube. But yeah, you did a channel pivot a month ago. I'm on the fence with that one. If this were my channel, I would probably start a second channel, because you've been telling YouTube for 8 years that you're about short films, and then you just get a complete channel pivot. Something to think about, because that's quite a confusion there on your channel. So you got a choice: start a new channel, or just keep making a ton of new content and just understand it's going to take a while because of all this content that's in the back here. And make sure you're building out your playlist, because what you don't want to happen is somebody to come in on a financial video trying to get financial advice, and then get recommended the next video is one of your old films, right? They didn't come there for that. They came there for financial advice. They came there to follow your financial journey, your journey to wealth. So make sure that that's what they're getting. So if that means you've got to unlist all those old videos, or you got to start a new channel, either or, you need to get that clarity together for your channel. Next question. Timber Hill Red Bones. Can you turn comments off on certain videos? If so, how? On an Android phone? Can you do that on a phone per video? I don't, you know what? Let's see. I've actually never, I don't have an Android charged up in front of me, but I'm going to look and see if I can do that on a per video basis on my phone. So give me 1 second here. It's actually a good question. So if I go to videos, and let's just pick a video here. Let me go to the pencil icon. Can I turn comments off on my phone? So you can change the privacy, playlist, tags, monetization, advanced category, standard license, audience, comments. Yeah, you can. So, okay. So go into the YT Studio app. Tap into the video that you want to turn the comments off on. Then up in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see a pencil. Tap on that pencil. Then go to the icon over in the far right. It's an advanced icon, and you can turn your comments off. That video would completely tank on my channel. Otherwise, I'd make a video about it. So yes, you can do it. YT Studio app is the way to do it. Man, you know what? I was thinking I wasn't going to go long today during the live stream, and I'm not. So I didn't hook up my phone. And then this is what happens. I need to hook up my phone is what I need to do. Oh, well. But you can do it. You can turn it off inside the YT Studio app. Tap on that little pencil icon. All right, next question comes from Today's Tech. I'm not getting enough views compared to the subscribers I have. Okay, well, I got to ask, how did you get your subscribers? We talked about this earlier on with another channel. They have more subscribers than they had views. So I got to ask. I'm going to look at your channel real quick. You're not getting enough views compared to the subscribers you have. You have almost 8,000 views, but you're getting less than 100 views per video. So I got to ask, okay, here you go. Boom. I see where your subs came from. Okay, so you have almost 8,000 subscribers, and you have one video from a year ago with 1.2 million views on it. I'm going to bet that's where the bulk of your subscribers came from. So you had this huge ramp up from this one video, and I'm just kind of looking here in your channel. Hold on, did somebody say Salma's in here? Hey, Salma, how's it going? Nice to see you in here, Salma. So let me double check. Yeah, so you have one video with 1.2 million views on it from 1 year ago. And then you have another one, 17,000, then 8,000, 4,000, and it starts trickling down real fast. So you hit a home run with your low price gamepad for mobile. Home run on that one, 1.2 million views. You should have followed that up with similar videos. In fact, try to make some more videos. See if you can go back and capture on that. Then go back in your end screen and on your info card and in a pinned comment on your view for one that's got 1.2 million views on it. Add that new video, right? That's prime real estate. You have 1.2 million views. You got the info card, you got end screens, you got a pinned comment. I wouldn't touch a description. I wouldn't touch anything with the title. I wouldn't change anything with the SEO because it's working. And then I would link out to a new video that's similar. The idea is get people watching one video to the next video, to the next video, to the next video. And what it seems that you've done here is the videos that are doing well on your channel, like these do well, and then you go off and do something else. So focus down on the videos that are doing really well. Look at your data. This is what people are responding to. Make more of those. People aren't responding to your latest videos because they're not necessarily, let me double check before I open my mouth here. Your latest videos aren't types of PUBG players, right? So you're teaching people about game pads for mobile. Then you go on to like my first VR game experience type of PUBG players, and you're getting no traction whatsoever. That's not what people are interested in. Look at the videos that are doing well and try to replicate those and then go down that path. That's why it's not matching up. But the bulk of your subscribers came from that one video. I'm going to jump into the chat. Salma, I am going to throw you a wrench, Salma. So hold on one second. Where did you go, Salma? Salma, you don't actually have to do anything, but I'm going to mod you because you're just so rad and you need attention there. Okay. Yeah, Roberto says, that's why I say going viral won't help you. That's the thing. Everybody says, hey, I want a viral video. I want a viral video. What they don't understand is, and what Roberto means by that, your channel has to be in place. You've got to have the right pieces put together. Most people, if handed a viral video, they're going to drop the ball. But if you have your framework put together, you understand how to interlink your videos, you understand how to create your playlists and how to create binge-worthy playlists, right? Send them from one video to the next video to the next video. When you understand how to put things together and build that framework, then if you get videos that do really well, it's going to help your channel out because it's going to trickle down across all the relevant videos that you link out to. And you got to know the type of content that's going to do well on your channel. But getting a viral video by itself doesn't mean that much. It's like you're seeing right here, 1.2 million videos. I would love that in a year, 1.2 million videos, but it doesn't mean anything for your channel because you're not giving them more content, more similar content. Lay that foundation. Hey, App Monkey, how's it going? Well, absent rule. Like Cody Warner says, I didn't even know Cody says that. Lay the foundation. Yeah, it's true. You have to lay that foundation. You can't build a house without having a foundation. And I mean, that's your channel is a perfect, I know I didn't pull it up so people in the chat, they didn't see this, but your channel is a perfect example of that. You had a great video, but the foundation wasn't laid, so you couldn't capitalize on it. You couldn't use all those views to ricochet it across your whole channel, to spread it out across your videos. Like that one video, if you had your house in order, your foundation built correctly, that one video could have just really built some serious momentum on your channel if it was all set up correctly. That's why you need to follow people like Roberto. That's why you need to follow people like Nick, Dara Leaves, Tim Schmoyer, Sean Cannell, everybody who's teaching you tips. Salma Jeffries in the chat right now too. People who talk about, they teach you how to do these things, how to be strategic with your channel. That stuff works. It works. All right, next question. Haseen, you've got to be If I were to give awards away for the person who leaves the most comments, it would be you, Haseen. I appreciate that. Says, what are the things that I should avoid? And can I make a PayPal account in Pakistan? I heard that it's banned from Pakistan. No, as far as I know, you cannot make PayPal in Pakistan. Salma, if you would like to mention something in the chat, how someone can get paid in Pakistan, I'm sure Haseen Plays would love to hear all about it. So if you just want to type in maybe some companies, maybe it's Payoneer or something like that. If you want to type in some companies for Haseen to look into in Pakistan, I'm sure he would really appreciate that, and I would too. Okay, she confirms PayPal does not work in Pakistan. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, next question. T-Rig Tutorials. What app is best for live streaming on an Android? Okay, I'm going to go with Prism Live Studio. Prism Live Studio on Android is fantastic. It's free. You can look, I've got a video on my channel. I've got links in the description below, actually, to download the app. I've got multiple videos on my channel, how to live stream with it, how to edit video with the app, and even how to connect a webcam to the app. It's a really good app. Make sure it's compatible with your phone. I know that they're doing some updates on the app right now because some certain brands of phones aren't very compatible with it. They're working on that. So Prism Live Studio first and foremost. After that, check out the Streamlab mobile app. That's always going to be my choice for live streaming. Now on iOS, I would look at Switcher Studio or Cinemaker. If you want to do camera switching with your different devices, like 2 iPhones, different cameras, you can switch back and forth. And you can use Prism Live Studio for an iPhone as well if you just want to use one camera source. All right, next question here. Make sure I get this. Jabu Meba. How do you find your niche when you like multiple things? Do you create a channel for each niche? How do you choose the right niche to focus on? That's a tough question. Okay. Everybody likes multiple things. I love multiple things. Look, everybody in this chat right now, if your head is in a million different places, if you have lots of different hobbies, just show of hands, type in yes, right? And both of my hands are going up because I am just completely I love so many things. But what I did was I did research and I said, okay, of the things that I love, where can I actually stick my foot in the door in YouTube? Where is there an opportunity in YouTube based on the things that I love? Here's the things that I love. Out of these things that I love, where can I find an opportunity? So I did a ton of research, and turns out that tinkering with mobile phones and that sort of thing, at the time, there wasn't a ton of competition doing it. And I thought, okay, I can wedge in here, right? I like this. I see an opportunity, and I'm going to get in right here. So think about all the things you like, and then start doing tons of research and try to find opportunity. Try to find where there's a niche that's not being served. Or maybe a sub-niche, right? A niche within a niche that's not being served. Step back and look at it, right? Say, okay, here's the things that I love. Who's not making things about this? Or is there a sub-niche here? Is there a sub-niche over here? Just find a place that you can get in and then get in and go that way. Hey, Nick is still in here. What's up, Nick? Spine. That's funny. Big Top 10 says spine on your little brother. Actually, Nick is the little brother. Nick is the little brother. All right, Apps That Rule says, hey, D, what are some of your goals for 2020? Man, great question. My goal for 2020 is to finally get my course open. I'm working on my first course. I hope to have that ready soon. I want to travel some more. I'm looking forward to going to some more events next year in the U.S., to hanging out with more YouTubers. I'm looking forward to just doing this more. I'm looking forward to just scaling everything. I'm looking forward to just making more of an impact, to teaching more people, right? I'm looking forward to that. Those are my goals. I don't have big goals. I don't have huge dreams, but yeah, I'm enjoying making an impact. I'm enjoying teaching people. I'm enjoying helping people, get started on their journey. So yeah, course is coming, more events, more impact. Those are my goals. Traveling more. Traveling more is always a good one. Tracer TV, methods to increase views. Okay, yeah, man, you're going to have to go subscribe to Roberto, go subscribe to Nick. They've got tons of strategic videos on how to increase views. And I don't know about Roberto, but I know Nick has something on a gaming channel.
Super Chat.
Thank you, first 1,000 hours. So sometimes different is better in YouTube. Yeah, different is always better. If you can do something to stand out, that's going to be the first thing. Different is better, especially if you're gaming. If you're gaming and you're not different, if you're gaming and you're doing the same things that everybody else is doing, you are going to get lost in the shuffle. I guarantee it. You have to find a way to stand out, be it the way you're playing, or you got to be a great gamer, or the way you're editing your games, or the way you're making your thumbnails. You have to find a way to stand out and be different. If you can't do that, you are going to get lost in the shuffle. It is fierce. And as Roberto says here, also getting subscribers won't help you. Look at Alex, screen rant and bright side. Ratios are stupid and it doesn't matter. Topic matters. Topic always matters. Topic always matters. Yep. All right, next question. Hold on here. Okay, this is from Josephine. This is a really long question, Josephine. Another creator says, I have really low impression count. How do I improve that? Okay, Josephine, this is a huge question. Send me a DM on this one, because I'm going to wrap this up here in a bit, and this is a bigger answer that I will just probably bore everybody to death. So send me copy this, send me a DM on it, and I'm happy to paste it there. Jabu Mebeya says, how would you define or describe a successful YouTube channel? Man, it depends on your channel goals. Like, what are your channel goals? How do you define success? You say your goal is to build a community. Many people look at success different ways. Like, so what success is to me, and this is funny because this isn't what I started out as, but success to me is, it's a bunch of different things. It doesn't have to be one thing. It's one, I'm really enjoying helping people get started on their journey with their phone. I'm enjoying, I love, like I get empowered and motivated by helping build confidence in people, knowing that they can get started with this, right? Like my channel is to teach, to help mobile YouTubers, to help mobile creators. That's on the surface, but under the surface, my channel is to just build confidence and to help educate people, to let them know that they can get started with what's in their pocket. So for me to help people do that, plus I can make money doing it, man, that's fantastic, right? I get to help people and I get to make money doing it. That's fantastic. That, for me, that's success. What do you guys, what's success to you guys? Hey, Dan, Creator Fundamentals, how's it going? Type in what success is for you. What does success mean to you in the chat? Type that in. It's different for everybody. And the funny thing is, when I started this, I actually didn't think that I was going to enjoy teaching. But what I found is being a teacher has been one of the most amazing experiences that I've had in my life so far. Like teaching people and helping people get started and helping people get over their fears and help build the confidence. And man, it's, didn't expect that. Did not see that coming. So yeah, success is different for everybody. Titastic says success is not being demonetized. Yeah. You are amazing creators. Yeah, absolutely. Big top 10. Yeah. Success comes in all different, shapes and sizes. It could be financial. It could be, just that you're helping other people. It could be that it could be financial freedom, right? If you are able to build a business out of your channel, success could mean financial freedom. Success could mean that you're making enough money to take care of your family or support your parents or whatever. Success could be, lots of different things, but, everybody has their own definition, and that's what everybody's typing into the chat right now. I love it. Okay, guys, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do something in just a second here. 18 waiting. So we're going to do something. We're going to do something kind of fun. So those of you who know Leela from YouTube, she's going live right now this very second on her first ever live stream. And we want to support Leela. We want to show some Nimminati love. So I'm going to sound this off, and I'm dropping Leela's link in the chat right now. I want everybody in here to go show some love to Leela. Go in, type in a hashtag Nimminati, let her know where we're coming from, and then go watch her chat for a while. She's an amazing creator. She's an awesome editor, and just all-around kick-ass person. So I'm dropping a link into the chat right now. Let's go support Leela on her very first live stream. So I'm going to see all you guys over there, and I'm not even going to do I'm going to start my music like I do, but I'm going to start my music, and then I'm going to go over there, and we're going to hang out with Leela. So let's all, hey, Credit Fast, let's all go check out Leela and give her support, because this is her very first live stream, and I'm so excited for her. I'll see everybody over. Thank you, everybody over there, mods. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for the super chats. I'll see you next Saturday on Nick's channel and next Sunday on my channel. And I'll see you over on Leila's channel right now. I'm going to drop this one more time in the chat and give this chat a thumbs up on the way out if you had a good time. I'll see you at Leila's. And this isn't playing. How funny is that? Straight up just didn't work. Hold on. Thanks for watching.
Him in a second. So here's the thing. I was going to go live today, and then Dee yesterday in the stream with Nick, he threw some shade at me for wanting to live stream at the same time. But in my defense, I actually said, I asked him, when are you going live so I can go live absolutely for that. We figured it out. And he is so nice. He sent me a message that he was so excited about it. And I see so many Nimminatis. This is crazy. Oh my God. Hey Craig, hey Lily. I see Dee here. This is amazing, guys. Welcome. This is so cool. Hey Garrett. Oh, Garrett, I meant to ask you. Is it Garrett? Is it a Garrett? How do I add someone as a mod? I don't know.
All right, why are you still here? Why are you still in my live stream? There's 31 people still in here watching the live stream. We need to go over there and support Leila. So yeah, one more time, I'm dropping the last link in the chat one more time. I want to see you guys over there. Look, this is what being a creator is all about. It's about sharing the experience. It's about helping each other, supporting one another. So right now is a great time to go support Leila's first live. She's an amazing filmmaker, amazing video editor, good person. So let's go over there. Hey, Kobe, how's it going? So let's go support Leila right now. I'm signing off. I want to see all of you guys over there. Those of you who are left, all 29 of you. So I know they want more, but I'm going to go hang out with Leila right now. So I'm going to kill this, and then I'm going to go hang out with Leila. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you